I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yo prometo lealtad a la bandera de los Estados Unidos de América y a la república que representa una nación bajo Dios entera con libertad y justicia para todos.
Let's listen to some kindergarten stories.
How to build a snowman. Snowman. The snow in a carrot, in a hat, in a blanket. Snow. The hat on the snowman. Put the buttons. Now paint the snowman.
This for how to make a paint. First you need paintbrush, paper, bottle, paint, cup, and it's for my mom. And you need paint. Let's get the paint. And paper. And wash. And then hang it on the wall. Then look at it.
I love science.
There is constant interaction between all organisms and ecosystems. Competition for scarce resources is often greatest between organisms that obtain their food in similar ways. Trees push their branches high into the crown of the forest cover in order to reach the sunlight essential for photosynthesis. At the same time, they send their roots deep into the ground to get water and minerals. Those trees that cannot get enough of these essentials will die. In a similar way, sharks in the ocean will compete for food with other sharks and other fish-eating species. In a competitive ecosystem with scarce resources, the species that is more efficient or stronger will be the one that survives. Coyotes will drive out or eliminate foxes when they compete for the same resources, and wolves will drive out coyotes. This is called competitive exclusion. Predation is a term used to describe the relationship between organisms that eat other organisms. Perhaps the most obvious example of this is when carnivores kill and eat their prey, but there are other forms of predation. Herbivores eating plants, or spiders capturing flies are both forms of predation. There is often a cyclical relationship between the hunters and the hunted. As the numbers of animals in the prey population increase, usually the numbers of predators increase, and when there is a crash in the prey population, the numbers of predators decrease. For example, when drought reduces the number of herbivores on the African savanna, the number of big cats, such as leopards, decrease. When the relationship between predator and prey is upset, there can often be serious problems in ecosystems. For example, in parts of the American Southwest, cougars were eliminated because they killed domestic animals. As a consequence, the deer population rapidly multiplied. In time, overgrazing by the deer resulted in soil erosion, and the lack of food ultimately led to their starvation. In recent years, cougars have been reintroduced. The deer population has been reduced, but those that survive are much healthier. There are many fascinating examples of how organisms have evolved means to avoid being preyed upon. Cacti and thistles have developed spikes and thorns. Porcupines have quills. Turtles have shells. And rhinos have a tough skin like a suit of armor. Camouflage is another tactic. Some insects can mimic their surroundings so well they almost disappear. And a chameleon can change the color of its skin to blend in and hide. Within ecosystems, organisms often work together for their mutual survival. When one-sided relationships exist, it is called commensalism. Barnacles attach themselves to whales. This gives them protection and lets them reach new sources of food. When both species benefit from a close relationship, it is called mutualism. Certain birds cling to animals like cattle or African buffalo and eat the insects that they attract. Bees and hummingbirds take the nectar from the blossoms of plants and in turn play a vital role in pollinating the flowers. When one organism lives on another and gets its nourishment from the host, it is called parasitism. Many fungi and bacteria are parasites. Vines climb up trees and ultimately can kill them by capturing all of the sunlight with their leaves. Fleas live in the hair of animals, and roundworms can live within the digestive tracts of humans.
For lunch today, we have cheese, pepperoni, and a veggie pizza. You can have a chicken chef salad, a wow butter sandwich box, sliced red peppers, ranch dressing, Brussels sprouts, fresh fruit, and a choice of milk.